When you integrate real-time insights into your applications, you're no longer just offering a service at that point. You're creating a critical differentiation for your customers that allows them to operate at market speed. Real-time insights truly enhance the value of your overall software offering. If you are supply chain software, that means your customers can adjust the logistics in real time to avoid costly delays. If you're fintech, you can help your customers capitalize on market trends instantly. Or perhaps you enable a critical business function such as contact center. Having real-time visibility into your operations allows you to intervene when the customer satisfaction isn't where it needs to be, so you can prevent reputational damage. As you can see, the use cases for real-time insights are limitless, but there are very few tools that make it as easy as Semaphor to take advantage of those insights. At Semaphor, we are committed to making real-time insights easy and accessible within your applications. Let's walk over to my desk to see Semaphor in action. The real-time data comes from events, feeds, and APIs. But as far as applications are concerned, most applications consume data directly from APIs, whether those APIs are developed internally by your teams or the third-party APIs you've subscribed to. For example, market data if you operate within the financial services space. In this example, we're going to look at a point of sales API that provides us information about the row ID of the transaction, where the product was purchased, the name of the customer, and so on and so forth. This information is coming from API. We're going to start off with this data and turn that into a dashboard. But before we do that, let's first go ahead to Semaphor project and create a new connection. This connection would be of API type. So let's go ahead and say create an API connection. We're going to name this connection as point of sales. We'll take this URL from this API and paste it here. This is a get API. We're going to leave headers empty, and we're going to go ahead and run a quick test. As you can see, we have the raw API feed that is coming in here in the response object. We have multiple options in this example. So let's say if you wanted to only target specific fields, you can pick any one of the default parsers that extracts a specific field from your JSON payload. If you wish, you can also provide a custom parser that we run within our sandbox and extract fields of interest at different levels in the JSON hierarchy. For this example, we'll just go in with the data that's coming in from the API. So I would go ahead and say, create my POS connection. That connection is displayed here. Now let's go ahead and create a new dashboard. We're going to name this dashboard as our API dashboard, which brings us into an empty canvas. Now let's go ahead and add a card. When you click on the eye, it brings us into the Explorer view. Here you can pick the connection we just created, which is our point of sales. Semaphor extracts all the fields from that API and brings it to us so we can write SQL query on top of API data. Let me prove that to you. So let's select the top 10 rows so you can see what data is coming through to that API. You can also run your regular SQL query. In this example, we're going to just say select count star from API so you can see how many records are coming through for every API call. So in this instance, I have about 2,400 records. For the next run, I have about 2,000 records. So this proves you that every single API call is bringing different number of rows. Now let's do something interesting. Let's go ahead and plot the data that's coming in from API. So I'm going to say I'd like to see all my products by subcategory. And I want to chart that. I'd also like to go ahead and add labels to it. And then I'm going to say, I want to refresh this chart in real time every 3 seconds. And that's all it takes for you to create real-time insights with Semaphor. Every 3 seconds, you're going to see this chart refreshed. Now, that was just a quick glimpse of what you can do with real-time data in Semaphor. Of course, we could have taken this card and stamped out a few more into a fully interactive dashboard that we could integrate into an app. The point is, there is so much more that you can do with Semaphor and real-time data. So if you're curious about this space and you're looking to bring real-time insights to your customers through your apps and products, drop us a note. We'll be more than happy to get in touch with you.